Hello students, welcome back in your science class. Hope you all are studying properly. So let's continue our chapter synthetic fibers and plastics. In this chapter I have told you what are synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers are those fibers which made by human beings in the laboratory by using chemicals. I also told you different types of synthetic fibers like rayon, nylon. Today we will discuss about another synthetic fibers, that is polyester. Polyester word is made up of two words, poly plus ester. Poly means many, means polyester is a polymer of small units generally termed as ester. It means polyester molecule have many molecules of ester and it is joined with a chemical bond. Esters are the chemicals which gives fruit-like smell. The fabrics of polyester are sold by names like polycot, polywool. Polycot is made up of some part of polyester and cotton, and polywool, polyester and wool. Some properties of polyester are similar to that of nylon, like it does not get wrinkled. It is strong and light in weight. It absorbs very little water. It dries up very quickly and it can be dyed in different colors. There are many uses of polyester. It is used to make sailboats, shirts, saris, bed sheets, curtains, etc. PET is another type of polyester fiber. PET, full form of PET is polyethylene terephthalate. It is another type of polyester which is used to make jars, utensils, wires and many other useful products. You have seen that your mother have jar to storing rice, sugar and other food materials that are made up of PET. It is polyethylene terephthalate. Another synthetic fiber is acrylic, which has property similar to wool. Acrylic, which has similar property to wool. It is natural substitute of wool. In comparison to wool, it is cheaper and more durable. Some other well-known acrylic fibers are Orlon, Cashmelon. It has many properties like it is soft and light in weight. It is easy to wash and dries quickly. It does not shrink or wrinkle, and it is resistant to chemicals and moth. It has no effect of chemicals and moths. We use sweaters, shawls and blanket. All these are actually not made from wool, natural wool. Although it is appears like a wool, these are prepared from another type of synthetic fiber, acrylic. Acrylic are very cheaper in comparison to natural wool, and it is more durable. Due to more durable and affordable, it which makes them more popular than natural fibers, means natural wool. So let's we know about some advantages and disadvantages of synthetic fibers. First we see some advantages of using synthetic fibers. They have high tensile strength, means they can be stretched. Next, they can they regain their original shape when we compressed it or stretched it. After removing the pressure, it regain their original shape. It dry quickly, and in comparison to natural fibers, cost of synthetic fibers are comparatively less. They are easy to wash and maintain. They also are moth repellent. There is no effect of moth, and it is also resistant to moisture. These are the some advantages of using synthetic fibers. Why we use synthetic fibers. Now we know some advantages, some disadvantages of synthetic fibers. First, they do not absorb moisture and sweat. That is why we do not prefer to wear clothes made up of synthetic fiber, because they do not absorb sweat. Second, they catch fire easily and melt before burning. As the synthetic fiber catches fire, it starts to melt. That is why we should not wear clothes made up of synthetic fiber in the kitchen. They cling to the skin as they accumulate electric charge on them. Cling means to stick. Some synthetic fiber stick to the skin because they accumulate electric charge on them. So these are the some advantages and disadvantages of synthetic fibers. Let's we know about plastics. What is plastics? Plastic is also a polymer like synthetic fibers. We use many made up of plastics like comb, chair, bucket, your pencil box, your lunch box, water bottle, etc. Since plastic is a polymer, means it is made up of many molecules, but the its small units are not arranged in similar manner. In some molecules, these are arranged in linear form, and in some molecules they are arranged in cross-linked. in this way. They are in linear form, and this is a cross-linked arrangement of molecules. Due to the different types of arrangement of molecules, it can be easily molded, means it can be shaped in any form. It can be recycled and reused. Polythene is also a type of plastics which is made up of, this word is made up of poly and ethene, means which contains many molecules of ethylene or ethene. Ethene is also known as ethylene. It it is used in many, to make many things. Commonly you used polythene bags for all purposes. Let's we see properties of plastics. First property is plastics are non-reactive. They do not react with water or other chemicals. So for this property it is used to store different kinds of material, and it is also used to store some chemicals. Next property is it is light and strong, and it is easily molded in a different shapes, means it can be reshaped in different shapes. That is why we use many things in our daily life made up of plastics. Next, it is bad conductor of heat. That is why we use made up of plastics, handles of some utensils. And it is poor conductor of electricity. Due to the poor conductor of electricity, some electrical switches are made up of plastics. That plastics is bakelite. And it is more cheaper than other materials. That is why plastics are used in many ways. There are two types of plastics, thermoplastic and thermosetting plastics. Thermoplastic gets softened and deformed easily on heating, while thermosetting plastic do not get deformed on heating. Thermoplastic remolded in many shapes, and thermosetting plastic cannot be reshaped. Examples of thermoplastics are polythene and PVC. As polythene made up of many molecules of ethene, PVC is polyvinyl chloride. Full form of PVC is polyvinyl chloride. It is made up of many molecules of vinyl chloride. And some examples of thermosetting plastics are bakelite and melamine. Bakelite is used in making electric switches, and melamine is used to make some utensils or kitchenware, etc. That's all for today. Now read this chapter properly. We will meet again in our next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.